Buckle up, folks, because today's case has more twists than a courtroom drama on Netflix. We're diving into the trial of Angela Lee Redwine, a defendant facing serious charges including burglary of a habitation, endangering a child, and more. Sounds heavy already, right? But here's where it gets wild. Deadlines are being missed, trials are being scheduled, and Angela herself, well, let's just say she doesn't always show up when she's supposed to. In this video, we're going to break down what really happened, the legal strategies at play, and whether the final outcome was fair justice or a second chance gone too far. Keep watching because the judge has some jaw-dropping rulings ahead, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss them.
We do not have an agreement at this time, so my client is asking that we place it on the trial docket.
All right, and have all the discovery, the acknowledgement has been signed?
Judge, that's a good question. I will verify.
All right, State, how long do you expect this trial to last? It's an endangering child?
There's actually a burglary of a habitation too, so unrelated. So there are a couple of cases.
All right, Yaya, do you have the burglary of the habitation on Redwine? Okay.
Judge, I don't think any of these cases will take more than 2 or 3 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial, 2 days. The burglary of a habitation, is that also?
CTD. It's CTD, yeah. That one will take no time. Yeah.
All right. Look at him putting deadlines out here, and I'm going to make him stick with them. All right, November 12th.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back on November 12th.
We'll sign a reset.
All right, once you sign that, you are excused, and please make sure that the acknowledgement of discovery is completed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Angela Lee Redwine. Yeah, she's not here. Let me see.
Yes.
All right, could I have a prosecutor and Deputy Laura, could you make an announcement for Angela Lee Redwine? Court is calling 2024 CR 007292, State of Texas versus Angela Lee Redwine. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Megan Enriquez, present for John Coons for Angela Redwine.
All right. So this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. This is actually set for jury trial today. It is now 2:14 p.m. The defendant did not answer docket call at 9 a.m. Deputy Laura, was an announcement made in the hallway?
Yes.
Right here, things start heating up. Angela Redwine doesn't even show up for her 9 a.m. docket call. It's already 2:14 p.m., and the courtroom is done waiting. In legal terms, when a defendant skips a mandatory court appearance, judges often revoke bond, which is exactly what we see here. Think about it. If you're accused of burglary and endangering a child, not showing up sends a terrible message. To the court, would you call this carelessness, arrogance, or just someone in over their head? Let me know in the comments, because disappearing before trial is rarely a winning strategy.
She's not out there.
All right. Have you had any contact with her or Mr. Kuntz?
I believe our office did notify her of this court setting.
All right, State.
Yes, the bond to the vote, Mr. Warren.
All right, that'll be granted and she'll be remanded without bond. If your client makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Court is calling 2024 CR 007292, State of Texas versus Angela Redwine. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
John Coons for Miss Redwine.
And are you Miss Redwine? Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged by indictment with burglary of a habitation force? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Very much so.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? I'm sorry, just one moment.
Sure.
Please that. And that. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney?
Now, here's where the courtroom drama takes a sharp turn. The state lays out a plea bargain. 6 years in prison, suspended with probation, plus fines, drug evaluations, community service, and restitution. This is a classic legal move. It saves the court time and gives the defendant a shot at rehabilitation instead of long-term prison time. But notice the details. No contact orders, drug testing, parenting classes. These conditions aren't just about punishment. They're about reshaping her life. The real question is, do you think plea deals like this are a fair middle ground? Or do they let defendants off too easily?
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. The state is recommending community supervision. They're taking in consideration 2024 CR 5433, and there's to be restitution, if any, to Andrew Garcia. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
It is your.
Did you, outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, no contact with Andrew Garcia, and parenting classes. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
Yes, state exhibit number 1 proposed attachment.
We reviewed it and have no objections, Your Honor.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we would request that you follow the plea bargain agreement. And I know there's a TAP evaluation. My client has requested that that she begin her probation today, and she will report to any appointments that she needs to, but she would appreciate it if the court would consider allowing her to be released.
All right, so what was going on with you that day?
This part hits differently. Angela admits she was homeless and just looking for somewhere to stay when the burglary happened. It's heartbreaking, but here's the kicker. Desperation doesn't erase the crime. The court has to weigh her circumstances against the safety of the community, and notice the judge pressing her about honesty and drug use. Because in probation cases, truthfulness can literally decide whether someone gets help or goes straight to prison. So, what do you think? Should homelessness and addiction struggles change the way we view crimes like burglary?
I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go, and I was really just trying to find somewhere.
So, I mean, why does that result in you going into somebody else's
Went
apartment?
into the wrong apartment, and it was some mishap.
So how often have you been using before you were taken into custody?
Using I had already been clean for like 6 months.
All right, so here's the thing. Now's the time for you to tell the truth. If you had been using in the past, it doesn't impact your probation because you were not on probation. So you need to be honest with me,
No, I was
because
clean.
I'm trying to figure out what conditions to give you.
No,
right?
I have been clean for 6 months.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. And I'm sorry, how many children do you have?
I have 5 children.
And what are their ages?
1, 20, 11, 7, and 3.
Wait, 21, 20, 11?
7, and I have a 3-year-old.
And where are the 11, 7, and 3-year-old?
Well, the 3-year-old is the one I had lost. I lost rights to him. He's with family, and the 11 and 7-year-old is with his sister-in-law.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 6 years. There's a $1,500 fine that'll be probated.
Judge.
Take in consideration 2024 CR 5433.
And here comes the hammer. The judge sentences Angela to 6 years, but suspends it for probation with a long list of conditions: parenting classes, GED requirements, drug treatment, community service, employment restrictions, and more. This isn't just punishment. It's a roadmap for rebuilding her life. Judges often use these creative sentences to balance accountability with rehabilitation. But the stakes are high if Angela slips up. That suspended 6-year prison term can come crashing down on her instantly. Do you think this was too lenient, or is it a smart way to give her one last chance?
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, 120 sober meetings in 120 days upon release. There's going to be a TAP evaluation and a referral to felony drug court in custody. Follow all recommendations. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. 100 of those hours will be deemed satisfied upon the completion of parenting classes. How far did you go in school?
To the 10th grade.
All right. The remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied upon obtaining your GED or any type of trade school. You understand? You can either better yourself or either they'll have you picking up trash along the highway. You understand?
Yes, sir.
There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home healthcare provider in the healthcare field or with minors. There's to be no contact with minors. I'll consider changing that once you've started your parenting classes. There's to be restitution, if any, and no contact with Andrew Garcia. And did you know anyone at that location, the apartment that you were seeking to stay in, anyone in that apartment complex? All right, there's to be no contact with the apartment complex located at 7323 Snowden Road. That's SNOWDEN Road. And it's 78240. Probation, is there anything else with regards to sentencing? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, we can go off the record. To be successful in this court, especially when you have drug addictions, honesty is key. Your attorney will tell you if somebody calls probation in this court and say, I'm about to use, I have no control over my addictions, I need help, guess what? That 9 times out of 10, they're not going to file a motion to revoke and they're going to try to get you some help. But nobody can help you if you are dishonest and not being truthful. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling 2020-24 CR 007292, State versus Angela Lee Redwine. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Robert Ramirez from Miss Redwine, Your Honor.
And are you Miss Redwine?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Revoke Community Supervision? With your attorney, did you understand it? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Miss Abrams. No. Yes. All right, we can go off the record. So what is the plan for Miss Redwine?
Your Honor, we were going to ask the court to alter and amend her conditions to add the moral recognition therapy course.
And then what's going to happen to these other cases?
I've not received all of the evidence from the arresting agency, and so at this point, I cannot make a representation to the court about that because our office has not received the cases.
Okay. Who is the alleged complainant?
If I can,
I can answer that, yeah.
Yes.
Joseph Friedman.
Joseph who?
Friedman.
You say Friedman?
Yes, Your Honor. FRIEDMAN. And he asked me to assist him in preparing an affidavit, not prosecution. That's been filed with the court, Your Honor. It speaks to all 3 of these allegations.
All right.
Judge, and if you could just give me a minute, because there were some other individuals that were involved. A judge, so one more person would be a no contact order with an Andrew Garcia.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court has signed the motion to withdraw. The court is going to alter and amend conditions to include the MRT. There should be no contact with Joseph Friedman, Andrew Garcia, and no residing with the elderly.
Judge, and then there's one more person. It's a Jim Michael Ferguson.
And no contact with Jim Michael Ferguson. And so for the court, the elderly will be anyone over the age of 55. Thank you. I consider myself elderly.
Judge, the last name of the person.
It's Jim Michael Ferguson. And the other one is Andrew Garcia and Joseph Friedman, Freidman.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So there you have it, the story of Angela Lee Redwine, a defendant caught between crime, hardship, and second chances. The judge laid down tough but structured conditions, essentially saying, change your life or serve your time. Cases like this show us the thin line between punishment and rehabilitation in the justice system. What do you think? Did Angela deserve this probation deal? Or should the judge have sent her straight to prison? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you found this breakdown as shocking as I did, make sure to hit that like button. Share this video with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom commentary. Because trust me, the next case is even crazier.